Hello to all. The information I'm about to read you is taken from www.joyofsatan.org. Standard ritual to Satan. The ritual below is for new people who are inexperienced. These steps are to acquaint one with the procedure for the formal advanced ritual. These rituals are for those who prefer to use ceremony and can also be adapted for covens and groups. Ceremonial rituals are not necessary in accomplishing your spiritual goals when you are experienced. All you need to do is focus your mind, recite the necessary vibrations, words of power, and so forth without the use of any material props. Please read this entire page as there are explanations at the bottom. Satan Lucifer represents the common people. Unlike the Christian churches and all of their vast wealth, pomp and ceremonial show, Satan does not expect his people to have expensive items for rituals. If all you have is yourself, that this is fine with Satan. He understands. Satan, who is our true creator God, has given us everything we need within ourselves. Satan represents and stands for self-efficiency and personal empowerment to where we can control our own lives and destinies without having to slavishly worship or rely upon something outside of ourselves. Satan gives us the knowledge we need to access the power within. It is a good idea to always pack for rituals. This shows respect. Light your incense and let it burn 10-15 minutes to fill the room. Write any prayers, thanksgiving, and requests out on clean paper. Light your candles. If you are using candle holders, they should be silver. Fill your chalice with wine or some other drink. Your chalice should be silver. Dress for ritual. If you don't have a ritual robe, try to wear all black if possible. Make sure your clothes are clean. The ritual. Ring the bell turning counterclockwise. Invoke the four-crowned princess of hell. You can do this with your item if you have one. Or just point your left index finger and visualize a stream of electric blue light entering the tip of your index finger and filling your entire being. With each turn, the blue becomes more and more intense, filling and charging your entire being. Begin with Satan Lucifer facing east and then turn to the north for Beelzebub, west for Azeroth, and south for Azazel. Keep charging yourself with the blue energy at each turn. Satan Lucifer to the east, Beelzebub to the north, Azeroth to the west, Azazel to the south. Then recite the invocation to Satan. Invocation to Satan. In nomine Dinastri Satanas Lucifer Excelsi. In the name of Satan, rule of the true God, Almighty and ineffable, who has created men to reflect in thine own image and likeness, I invite the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon me. Open the gates of hell to come forth to greet me as a sister and friend, or brother and friend. Depends what your gender is. Deliver me, Almighty Satan, from all pastor and delusion. Fill me with truth, wisdom, and understanding. Keep me strong, fit and silver, that I will always in thee. With praise, honor, and glory be given thee forever and ever. Drink from chalice. This is now a hit of your ritual where you read your prayer to Father Satan. When you're finished, light the paper in the flame of your candle and place it in your silver bowl to burn. Now is the time for meditation and focus. After the meditation is when you should talk to Father Satan on one-on-one. After this, more prayers. See note about satanic prayers near the bottom of this page. It can be said. You can pray during this time in Enochian, either with the Enochian key or keys, or of your choice, or prayers of your own. We are all individuals and have our own ways of ritual and worship. Very early on, Tennille was given to me by the demons, and also a close friend had the same experience. Took Tennille out of respect, but this is between you and Father Satan. At the end of your ritual, close with a Hail Satan. Turn clockwise and ring the bell. Due to the monetary and political control of the Christian church, places where black candles can be purchased are becoming scarce. For those of you who are unable to find black candles, there is an alternative. Lucifer's color is blue, electric blue. Demons also show up in a blue aura. Those of us who have seen hell agree that it has a blue aura. Use blue. For black magic spells, use red, anger, or navy blue. Blue or black, dark brown works well also. This is just an attempt by Christians to try to stop us from practicing our religions, and it's especially targeted towards teenagers and young people. Satan understands this and alternatives are all right with him. For kids and teens who are unable to obtain any ritual items, and for those who are financially underprivileged, the ritual can be performed in your own private astral temple. Prayer in Satanism is very different from what the populace has been indoctrinated to believe, given the actions and other enemy programs. Satanic prayer is 1. Telepathic communication between ourselves and Satan and or his demons. 2. Another aspect of satanic prayer is vibrating a mantra, words of power, Enochian or the runes. Vibration is essential to working spells and such, empowering our souls and advancing ourselves spiritually. The bell, using it, satanic ritual is symbolic of the vibration explained above. When we repeatedly vibrate words of power, mantras, runes, etc., while focusing and directing the energies, a ripple effect takes place on the astral and manifests our desires in the material world. This is the symbolism of the bell in satanic ritual. Creating an astral temple. Creating an astral temple. Making regular use of an astral temple can increase the effectiveness of our magic and has many other uses. Astral projection is ideal but not necessary. A deep meditative state and visualization are the keys. You should construct your temple during ritual where you can ask Father Satan to bless it. Meditate for as long as you need to construct your own place. This should be done after the invocation, where you write a request for Satan to bless and consecrate your temple. You can construct your temple any way you wish. This is your area. Visualize the outside of your temple first. This can be a pyramid or any shape you choose and made of any materials you choose. They should be strong. Walk through the door. This is your area. Create your own altar, carpet, or floor, any size, shape, or color. You can add anything to your temple that you wish. Burning lamps of fire, huge baphomets, velvet walls of red, blue, or black, seats with cushions lining the walls for meeting with demons, a huge golden or silver incense burners. These are just a few ideas. This is your very own private inner place where you are free. The more you visit this place, the stronger it will become. When finished, you can invite your guardian demon and any other demons you have relationships with to see it. Uses for your astral temple: ritual, meditation, all kinds and astral work, telepathic communication with other human beings, meeting with demons. You should first know the demon you wish to meet with and have a relationship with him or her. Here is a place where you can communicate and ask questions. You can also go there and focus on certain issues requiring psychic ability or communicate telepathically. To communicate telepathically with another human being, go to your temple at a time when he or she is sleeping and will his or her soul to your temple. Do this by visualization. When he or she is present, you wish to influence him or her, separate his or her soul, drawing out the light body, and speak to the light body, giving short commands in the present tense. If you wish to discuss something of importance, speak as if he or she is actually sitting across from you. You can also tell him or her that he or she will not remember the actual meeting taking place when he or she awakens, but will obey all commands. For those of you who are underage and cannot perform any formal ceremonial rites, as an astral temple is ideal for this sort of thing. Also, those who are underage can perform their dedication to Satan here. Satan understands this, and it is just as valid as the formal dedication ceremony. When you're of age as an adult, you can complete this by performing the actual full ceremony. Thank you for listening, and hail